Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today's video is going to be a bit different to normal. Okay, it's not a Forex video. I'm going to be going over the crypto market and what I think is next for Bitcoin and the bull run. Okay, now I don't know if you guys know, but I did first start trading crypto before I started trading Forex. So the way I got introduced to trading as a whole and investing and all that type of stuff is through crypto. 2021 bull run was when I first started trading and investing. So I've got quite a lot of knowledge on altcoins, bull runs, all that type of stuff. So I'm going to jump into the Bitcoin chart now, and I'm just going to tell you what I think. Personally for me, this is not financial advice. Is going to happen next for crypto. So we'll get straight into it. So as you can see, we're on the daily chart. Okay. Now, for people that are saying we're in a bear market, okay, is absolutely ludicrous, okay, because Bitcoin this year, okay, if we look at the start of 2024, so here, we were sitting on January the 1st at around $40,000 per Bitcoin. Okay, fast forward to today, okay, we're at 66, which is over a 50% rise in Bitcoin. Now, for those of you that trade crypto, you'll know that this is a substantial amount for Bitcoin because Bitcoin doesn't move as much as the altcoins do. Okay, if Bitcoin goes up 10%, the altcoins go up a lot more, or they tend to. Okay, so the fact we're up 50% already this year, and we've apparently been in a bear market, is insane. Okay, and if the bull run hasn't even started yet, which a lot of people are saying hasn't, then, I mean, 100k is most definitely coming. Okay, for me personally, I think 100k will happen this cycle. If we've already risen this much, okay, without the greed entering the market, without people FOMOing in, okay, it hasn't really hit socials where people who've never traded before start piling money in. We haven't reached that phase yet. We haven't reached the euphoric phase where everyone is rich, everyone's loving it, everyone's portfolio is up tenfold. We're nowhere near that point, okay. So in terms of actual Bitcoin analysis now, what we can see is, what I'm going to break down is how I trade Forex. I'm going to bring it into the crypto market. Now I know that the markets don't, correlate in hardly at all, but you can still use your analysis, and the way I analyze the market is, it's still a chart. The same things still apply, the same fundamentals. Obviously, apart with crypto, there's a lot of manipulation. But I'm still going to break it down for you guys now and tell you what I think is going to happen. So, for me, what I'm looking at, okay, is the past couple of weeks. So you can see we had a bit of an accumulation phase, okay, at the end of last month. We got a manipulation up, and this is where people started thinking the next leg, okay, was coming. People started thinking that this was the final breakout, and we're going to tap into, and make a brand new all-time high, which is what we've already made this year. Okay, now, if we did end up coming up to here, which obviously we didn't, I think it would have been too easy to read. It's too early in the stage of Bitcoin for us to keep smashing higher. And we were always due a pullback due to the fact we've been up so much. Okay, when no one was buying, okay, and it wasn't on Twitter, it wasn't on YouTube, no influencer was talking about crypto when it was going up. And that's what you would have realised, okay? Now, I know I'm making a YouTube video, and you don't know me, but you've got to understand that I aren't a crypto influencer. I don't want you to put your money into it just for my benefit, okay? The amount of crypto I hold is absolutely nothing compared to what these influencers hold. Okay, these have got millions of dollars. I don't have millions of dollars of crypto. So, me telling you guys to buy in isn't going to affect me in any way at all. It's not going to benefit me. It's not going to make it worse. So you just got to understand that I'm a non-biased opinion. It doesn't matter whether you listen to me or whether you don't. If you go and put money into it after this video, again, it doesn't benefit me at all. So just bear that in mind, that probably your favourite YouTubers and your favourite crypto influencers on Twitter and Instagram, they actually don't want you to win, because they will tell you to buy when they know it's going to go down, just so you lose your money. Okay? Now, so using the basics of, analysis and chart analysis, what we can see is that here, okay, we had a huge imbalance. Now, that in the market there, from Forex markets and price, it needs to fill these imbalances as, there's liquidity sitting here. Now, for those of you that've got no idea what I'm on about, for the market to move, there must be liquidations, okay? Now, what a liquidation is people getting swept out of the market. So, what you can see here is this low, okay? We know that this low is the last low before we get a break of structure. So, we've got these two lows here and this low. Now, when we were in this phase, okay, when we were in this big, like accumulation phase here, where we were just up and down, what needed to happen, and it had to happen, was a manipulation down, okay, or what needed to happen was a manipulation down or a manipulation up, okay, and what we got was a manipulation down. Now, what happened here, okay, is the manipulation leg. So that there is what's called a seller's trap, okay? This is what caused absolute panic in the crypto markets. Now, this is where if you come into crypto as a beginner and you're looking at your portfolio, because more than likely you bought at the top, and if crypto goes down to here, this is when you sell, okay? This is when most people start panic selling, because they see this is the last support line, as people call it, before we go lower. That's what these influencers tell you, okay? These influencers are teaching people that this level, okay, is a support level apparently, which is where price bounces off, or is supposed to bounce off, okay? So they're telling you that if we break past this, oh no, we're going to go down and we're going to plummet and crypto's over, okay, and you're going to lose all your money. This is where they are informing you wrong. What this is a simple liquidity sweep. This is what we need to happen. This needs to happen for us to go higher, okay? And the same thing is happening right now, okay? So look what happened. Accumulation, we manipulate down. What do? We swept out every single person that panic sold here, because all their stop losses, okay, were below here. So people who were in positions, okay, have done this. Okay, this is what people who are buying crypto are doing. Okay, they're buying here and the stop loss is going below this low, because they think and they're being told that if crypto goes below this price, we're going lower. That's not the case. It sweeps out the market and then we pump up because it's got a lot more liquidity to use to go higher. Now, the way that this works in the current market is what's just happened before is happening again. Now, as you can see, we had an accumulation, a manipulation, and then we get this leg up, okay, to pump us higher. Now, if we translate that to here, okay, are we not getting the exact same thing right now? Because I think personally that we are. We've had a manipulation phase, look, where we've just ranged between 67 to 72k. Okay, we went up, all the way back down, all the way up, and all the way back down. Then we broke lower, okay, and what happened again? So these influencers are telling you that this is the support level because we're bouncing off it, okay, and if we break lower, crypto's over again. Are you not noticing the same narrative that they tell you every single time, okay? And now, if you choose to keep listening to these people, you are going to lose money. Okay, it's best to actually just hold and don't even watch any YouTube videos. Just go off your own analysis and just buy the dip. Okay, that's the most simple way of making money, because long term you more than likely will be profitable. If you try and get in with these YouTubers and copy their trades and listen to, mate, you're gonna lose your money. I promise you. I saw it last time, and I'm seeing it again now. And now, once again, I'm just gonna put this out there. I'm in no way a crypto expert. But what I do know is that I've got experience and I've seen this happen before. And now I've got the knowledge to not listen to these people. Okay? Because 3 years ago, I would have been listening to these people and I would be selling right now. I would be closing my positions for a massive loss. Okay? And then what I'll be doing is, price will come back to here and I'll be buying in again. Okay? Whereas if I'd have just waited this extra week, okay? If I just waited this extra week, I would be back to break even. But because I'm listening to these people who I think are on my side, I end up losing money, and then I put more in, and then I do it again, and it's an endless cycle of losing money. Okay? So, what I think next is the exact same thing that's happened again. I think we're going to go higher, and we've got this level, okay, that I believe is the next to be swept. Okay? For us to go any lower, okay, we need to sweep more liquidity. Now, we've already swept, in the market terms, we've swept sell side liquidity, which is the lowest level of liquidity. Now, what we've also got is a fair value gap here. Okay. We have got a bullish fair value gap. So we filled this imbalance, or an imbalance, however you want to call it. We filled this imbalance with this wick. We saw a nice reaction, and now we're getting a nice blue daily candle. Okay. Now I called this out to my free group chat. Okay. I said that this is going to happen, and it's what I think is going to happen. So I said we're going to tap into the imbalance, and then hopefully we see a nice bounce off. And so far, it's looking good. We've got a nice bullish candle bouncing off from this imbalance. So what I think next is that people have panic sold here, okay, because we broke past this support box. So everyone started panic selling in this area. Okay, so everyone's out the market now. We've swept a lot of liquidity. We've filled imbalance. The market's now rebalanced. We're looking healthy. Okay, there's no kind of huge manipulation or anything like that. We've filled this imbalance. And I think for now, I think we're just going to go higher. So I think over the next coming weeks, we should be targeting these equal highs. Okay, we've got a liquidity pool up there. Obviously, we've got the all-time high sitting above. So if we did end up sweeping this, we would like to see, well, personally, I would like to see just price keep going. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to get something a bit like this. Okay, now we might get some choppy price action and then, a bigger move up. I'm not going to say it's going to look exactly like this arrow, but I'm hoping now that we filled the imbalance, we should push higher. Now, what you've got to take into account is this is just my personal opinion. In no way is this advice. You should not listen to what I'm telling you. This could go totally wrong and price could just do this, within the next coming days. And that's it. Now, in that case, what I can tell you is that from my knowledge, if we get a candle close back below this fair value gap, so if the next candle tomorrow, okay, goes like this, and the candle closes below this, okay, the next move, in my opinion, is going to be these lows. So if we come up like that and close below, okay, what I think will happen is we'll sweep these lows, and then we might go higher. Now that is the two situations that I'm currently predicting, personally. Mainly, I want it to go up. Okay, that is what I want because I've got crypto positions. I buy crypto and I hold. So for my portfolio, I need crypto to go up. Well, I don't need it to go up, but I'd like it to go up, of course. But again, if it goes down, I will not be selling. Okay, the only time I will ever sell my positions is when I'm in profit. I will never sell my positions. I'll only ever add. So that even means if we come below, okay, and we end up even sweeping these lows, okay, if we end up coming down, that will be the best buying opportunity. Okay, now you can mark this down or take a mental note. If you see that Bitcoin is anywhere back in this box, I would be buying. Okay, specifically below this level. Okay, so anywhere below this level is an absolute steal of a price, in my opinion. Okay, so here is perfect long entries. So what you can be doing is entering longs and something like this. So do not listen to your crypto influencers. Don't listen to anyone else. Go and do your own research. Look at crypto analyses, look at market analyses, and actually make your own decision on what you think is happening. So for me, basically my overall point is that I think now we've respected this, I think we're going to go higher. Now, I'm just going to go quickly over, an altcoin that I've had requested to me, so Solana. I'm going to jump onto Solana charts, okay, and we're going to have a little analysis on what I think is going to happen with Solana. So, as you can see, the previous all-time high for Solana was $260. Okay, the most we've reached so far, this bear market apparently, is 210. Okay, now once again, if anybody can tell me that we're in a bear market, considering at the start of this year we were at $86, okay, and we went to 210, and in this apparent bear market we have already reached $210. So we've just over doubled, okay, so we're up over 100% on Solana already this year, and we're apparently in a bear market. Now, even still, we are still up on Solana over 50%, even in today's current market. Okay, in the middle of June, we're still up over 50% from the start of this year, which is still positive. We're up 50%. You know, there's not many things out there that are going to return 50% in 6 months. Now, in terms of analysis, what I think is next for Solana. So you can see we had this big impulsive move up. Now, again, what these influencers are going to be telling you is just to buy. This is Solana's next leg up. It's going to keep going and going. It will not keep going. Okay, it's impossible for it to keep going, or very highly unlikely, because again, like I said on the Bitcoin analysis, for markets to move, it needs to liquidate positions. So what that means is it needs to get people out of the market. So the levels that I am personally looking at, okay, is this low that probably needs to be swept. Okay, you've even got this one as well. Now, if we're looking in terms of a balanced market, okay, you're telling, like, that is not a balanced market at all. Okay, because all we've had is upside, just up, 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 up. This is the first pullback we've really had with Solana, apart from this small one here, where we went from 120 to 90. Okay, which is like a 25%. This is the only real pullback that we've had this year. Okay, well, we've gone from 210 down to 120, so we've nearly gone 50% down. Now, for Solana to actually go any higher, you know, and keep pumping up in an altcoin rally, okay, we're going to need a liquidity sweep to get people out of the market. So there's people longing from here, there's people buying from here. So in terms of an actual area, okay, of interest, I would say this is the current area of interest that I would be looking at, okay, because what we've got down here is all these resting positions. So for Solana to go any higher and to push higher, we need to sweep these, okay, maybe even sweep them, and then hopefully, you know, we get a move back up. Now, again, this is all just my personal opinion, but I think, like I'm saying, personally, I think we need to sweep this level at least before we get any kind of reversal. And of course, if Bitcoin doesn't move, okay, then the altcoins probably won't move either. So you've got to take that into account again. Now, as long as Bitcoin's looking healthy, which for me currently right now it is, okay, I think we've stabilised in the market, then I think altcoins now should start finding support, you know, start finding a nice level for a next rally up. But I think we're just one liquidity sweep away from, you know, a pump higher. Now, the same thing again with this is AVAX. So a lot of people have been requesting different altcoins, so I've gone over two. What I think's happening again is the same thing I've said on the other two pairs. The crypto markets basically look the exact same. You know, most things move in a very similar way with crypto. It's not like Forex, where everything's different. The crypto markets are based off Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's doing well, altcoins do well. Okay. If Bitcoin's doing badly, altcoins do even worse. Okay. So the level that we had in level of interest, for AVAX, okay, was this level. Now, this level's important as we came down and we clearly used it as the reversal point. We came down, we had a nice bounce off, and we clearly used it as a reversal point. But here, again, what's happened is we've swept down. Okay, we've swept this low, so we've had a liquidity sweep of all these buyers. So all these long positions that were situated there have now been swept. Okay, and all we're waiting for now is some kind of impulsive move up to tell us that it was a liquidity sweep and we are going to go high. In terms of short-term targets, we've got this imbalance for AVAX, okay, where price is clearly rejecting from, so we need to fill this imbalance again. There's still more price to be filled. In terms of price lower, there isn't actually much more imbalance because we had a nice rangy market here where we were sideways, and then we got an impulsive move up. In terms of filling this imbalance, I mean, we've already came down to here, so there isn't much more imbalance left to fill. I think this is just another clean liquidity sweep, and now we're going to get, you know, maybe a reversal up, which is what I'd like to see. Now, that's it for today's video. I've gone over 3 different cryptos there, so you've got a Bitcoin analysis, Solana, and AVAX. Now, if you want to take mental note to these levels, you know, and come back to the video, or you want me to make any more crypto videos, then please just comment below. And the main point you need to take away from this video is just do not panic when price is going down. When your portfolio is looking red, what you want to think is this is another buying opportunity, not panicking and selling your positions, because there must have been a reason why you entered those positions. And if the reason is because a crypto influencer has told you to, then that's where you're going wrong. When these influencers are telling you to sell, that's when you need to buy. Okay, do the absolute opposite of what they tell you. I promise you, it might sound daft, but it will work. Okay, so that's it for today's video. If you did enjoy this video about crypto, then please like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't seen me before. I do post daily content on Forex and crypto. And that's it for today's video. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.